everybody, Erika Burnett here, dropping in to share a quick and easy process on how you get yourself organized and ready for tax season. It's coming up soon. It'll be here before you know it, and you definitely want to have everything together and organized so you can submit your taxes. So first, before I show you that, I'm going to start off with how I keep my things organized during the course of the year, so I'm ready for tax season. At the drop of a dime, I can gather all my stuff together with no problem and just put it in one significant spot, which I'll show you a little later in the video. The video is not going to be that long, but I wanted to share that with you before we get started. Okay, so here is a file box. It is a handy, they call it a handy file box. Is where I keep all of my documents for tax season, all of my business receipts, reports, and all of that stuff. So that's where I keep it. And it opens up, and in here is where you see all of these file folders. They're all labeled. All of my reports, bank statements, PayPal statements, all of that stuff is in the in these labeled folders. Now in the back here, there's an expandable hanging folder. This, and actually I'm gonna put this down first. This is an expandable folder. It's a hanging file folder, but it expands. And this is where I keep all of my business receipts. Now, this is only for a single suggestion. Right now I own 3 businesses. A single suggestion was my first baby. So this is what I use to keep all the physical receipts, because I sell products and services. So I keep all of these documents here. This file, the total file box that I just showed you, is only for a single suggestion, only because of the product. So there's more into it. I have to keep up with inventory, sales tax, and stuff like that. So that's why, this folder looks a little full. It's because I keep all of this stuff here. And I know we're in a digital age, and so everything is digital, but I'm a hands-on person. I'm a person who likes tangible stuff. So since I bought this file, box, when I first started like 10 years ago, I decided to keep it. I didn't think it was, I needed to get rid of it at all. I actually like the fact that I can open a book or a file and just see all of my paperwork all together at one time. So it just soothes my soul. I just want to put that out there. So that's how I keep all of my stuff together, is in that file box in one place. And now I'm going to show you how easy it is to just transfer what's in this file box over to the spot that I have it in. So this is what I use for tax season. So what I do is I use a binder, and this is a 4-inch binder. And on the cover sheet here, I place the tax year up top. And I don't know if you can see that, the tax year. I place the tax year up top. And I have 2023 tax return on the front. I have my name, and then I have all of my businesses listed. So I have a single suggestion, Erika Nichol LLC, and I have Pathways of Reflection, all 3 listed on here. They're all sole proprietorships. So they can all go in here, and I file them at one time. Open this up, you'll see. And hopefully you'll be able to see this. I haven't added anything yet. I just wanted to share this with you. So all of these tabs here, and I'm hoping you can see that. These are tabs. They're all labeled as to where everything goes that I have for my taxes. So I got the tax submission. So after I'm done submitting my taxes, I print out the tax submission and I place it in that tab. All of the tax documents, W-2s, W-9s, whatever I have, I place them under that tab. Then I start my businesses. A single suggestion, like I said, has more documentation because I sell products. So I have a tab, a color tab for a single suggestion. And then I have income and expense statement, a tab for that, expense reports. Then I have, let me flip this over. And then I have inventory spreadsheet, product resale spreadsheet, sales tax, bank statements, Cash App statements, because I just added that this year. I really didn't use Cash App before. I'm using it more. So now, I started it last year in 2023. Then I have PayPal statements, Square reports, cell phone receipts, insurance, internet and phone. And this is under Verizon. I have my internet with that. So I separate that out from the cell phone just to make it easier for myself, because it has to be easy for you to understand and be able to access. So everyone's book, it would not look the same. And then and I should have got the flash drive out, but I forgot that. The auto info for my car whenever I use it for business. So that's good. I have a tab for donations, because from time to time I do donate through a single suggestion. I donate some of my handcrafted stationery. So I have that. And then I have a tab for expense receipts. Now, after that tab for expense receipts, I have tabs that go from January through December, 12 months. So all of the receipts that I have that are in that file, the hanging file box, I almost forgot the name of it. File box, they all go in here month wise. So January through December, all these color tabs are for all of my receipts. And I hope you can see that they're color tabs. And like I said, you can get this stuff from Staples. You can get it from Walmart, maybe. I'm not sure about the tabs, but Staples is where I get, my stuff from most of my supplies. And then this is the same procedure for Erika Nichol LLC. Let me flip this over. Erika Nichol LLC, yellow tab. Erika Nichol, same, almost the same stuff, not everything. Income and expense, Square, bank statements, PayPal statements, Square reports. And then same thing here, expense receipts. And here you have another line for that. And it goes the same for pathways of reflection. So there you have it, quick and easy. Once you get your receipts in this book and all of your tax documentation, and you have an accountant, all you have to do is take this book, and this is more so for your records. It's not really for it's for the accountant, but it's really for you with all this information. The accountant doesn't really need to look from what I understand. I had an accountant before. All of this, they just need the report so they can input the information. So this is more so for you, just in case something happens, something's missing, you get audited and all that stuff. This is a great way to keep it. Now, with that said, you can't fill your entire house with all of this stuff. And I don't. I have a Rubbermaid container, and I keep 6 to 7 years. So 6 to 7 of these books from 6 to 7 years in this Rubbermaid container in the basement. As I go to the next year, and after I file them, I pull out the oldest one that I have, and I scan whatever is in that book. I scan it, and I save it on a flash drive. So that way I still have taxes from when I started working, period. The first job that I have all of my taxes. I just don't have all of them paper-wise. I just have them on a flash drive, and then I have the last 6 to 7 years in binders in my basement. I don't keep all this paper. It's not necessary. As long as you can get to your tax documents. If Uncle Sam decided he want to audit you and he say, well, I need tax documents running from 15 years ago, you got them. You have them electronically. So all you have to do is grab your flash drive, and whatever they want, you can, if they want it printed out, I doubt it, but however they want, you have access to it. So in my opinion, I don't believe in getting rid of taxes. I do think you should keep them, but you just don't have to keep them in paper form all the time. And like I said, we're in the digital age. This is not for everybody. So I understand that. I'm a tangible person, so it may be for people who need to put their hands on it, need to see it. They need to be able to flip a page and say, you know, $1 or so is off. They can pick up the book and they can flip and say, when was that? I need, what was that? You can flip that open and you can see all of your receipts in one place, which is good. So I think it's a good tip to organize your, and I don't think I wanted to use tip. Well, but I think this is a good way. Let's say that it's a good way for you to organize all of your stuff, keep it hands on. And like I said, you don't have to do it for a long period of time. When it builds up, you don't want a whole house full of books running around with all your tax information. There's no need for it, but this is a good way to start to organize. And then when you get comfortable or whatever, then you can move over to digital, however you want to do it. I do both. I scan, put the oldest ones on a flash drive, and then I keep, the most recent years I keep on hand in this book. And also what I didn't mention, which is another way, I had the other businesses are a little smaller. They're just services. So I have these little file folders, which are easy, and that's all you need. And I doubled it up. I don't have a tab for each month. I did it in quarters, to save space, because these are services. So I don't have many receipts for the services at all. So what I do is I do it in quarters. So from like January to March, April to June, July to September, and October to December. And I just slip those receipts in here, and when it's time, they get pulled out of here for both of them. This is Pathways of Reflection, and this is Erika Nichol LLC. That one's for that one. They come all out of here, and they go into this binder in one place. So like I said, you can, hand this to your accountant or not. Or you could just take whatever reports they need, send them the reports or whatever. But this is your way of knowing you got everything together. You have anything you need to look at. Any problems arise, you can flip through this stuff. You don't have to sit on a computer. You can just flip through it real quick and say, I missed that for that month. Let me go back and see what's going on. So I think it's a great, way to organize your stuff. It may not be for everybody. I just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully you got something from this video on, a tip or two or whatever. So thank you so much for checking out the video. Like I said, I hope it helps for tax season and for any other project that you may have to deal with, because organization, this is good for any possible thing. You don't have to be in business to use it. You could use something like this for your household to keep certain documents, like you get your house done, like work repairs and things like that, and you want to put that on your taxes and stuff like that. So it's good for personal taxes. It's good for you to keep track of a lot of other things in your home, depending on what's going on. So anyone can use this, not only for business people, entrepreneurs, is for anyone. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. It was a pleasure to share this with you. And if you have any questions, please feel free to message me. I am here to answer any questions at all. So have a good day, everybody. Whatever time you see this video, hope your day was good, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.